Here is the weekly market recap, brought to you by El Castillo Investments. The US and China have reached a major trade truce, cutting tariffs from 125% to just 10% for 90 days. Talks in Lake Geneva were called very productive, and the market responded immediately. Dow futures jumped over 840 points, Nasdaq futures rose 3.7%, and investor sentiment turned optimistic. While temporary, this signals a much-needed pause in economic tensions between the world's two largest economies. At the same time, inflation continues to cool. April's CPI dropped to 2.3% year-over-year, the lowest in over 3 years. With core inflation holding steady and used car and egg prices falling, the Fed is now expected to delay interest rate cuts until September. However, Trump's recent tariffs could reintroduce inflationary pressure in the months ahead. Over in crypto, Coinbase just made history. The company surged nearly 24% after being added to the S&P 500, the first-ever crypto exchange to do so. With the SEC lawsuit now dropped and crypto sentiment strong, Coinbase's inclusion represents a huge win for digital assets and mainstream recognition. In tech infrastructure, Saudi-based DataVolt announced a $20 billion partnership with U.S. firm Supermicro to build hyperscale AI platforms across both countries. This strengthens the U.S.-Saudi tech alliance and supports the region's ambitions to lead in AI, powered by renewable energy and advanced server technology. Meanwhile, AMD stock climbed 4% on news of a massive $6 billion share buyback. CEO Lisa Su says the move reflects AMD's strong free cash flow and long-term confidence, especially as the company expands its role in AI chip development, including a $10 billion deal with Saudi AI firm Humane. And finally, President Trump announced a major US-UAE agreement to sell 500,000 Nvidia H100 chips annually. With the UAE building a 5-gigawatt AI campus in Abu Dhabi, this deal is bullish for Nvidia and US chipmakers, but also raises concerns about export control risks and potential tech transfers to US rivals. This is all for this week. For more updates and market insights, follow us at El Castillo Investments.